This is the Utah Off-Roaders Day on the Hill, and we do this every year up here at the Rotunda in the state capitol. We come up to talk to legislators about the trails, about keeping trails open, and about the impact that the off-road industry has on the state of Utah, both political and economical.
Outdoor recreation is a $9.5 billion piece of the Utah economy. And off-road of all kinds is a huge contributor. We compete with things like the ski industry and RVs and other things and boating. There are 220,000 plus registered off-highway vehicles in the state. Economically speaking, if you multiply that out, the people that are spending money in the communities, they're buying gas, they're buying meals and hotels and everything else, it's a significant player in local economies, especially in rural Utah.
I just kind of go back to the showing that we care, that we care about our outdoors, that we like to enjoy our outdoors. Not all of us can do this just hiking on our feet. Some of us actually have to use motorized vehicles to get out and enjoy the sights, and that's a lot of what we do, and we have fun doing it.
We live in one of the greatest states in the country. It is beautiful. We have very respectful people in the state, but we have legislators that may not know what our issues are in the off-road and the outdoor community.
Just having an open forum, discussing what we do and how we can work together collectively to help make a difference in the off-roading community. And so it's really important to get the legislators involved so they understand, as we're working with different agencies to keep these trails open, that we get their backing.
We have lost literally thousands of miles of trails over the past 2 years, and we're going to try and keep more trails from being closed. So we're going to actively engage with BLM, Forest Service, DNR, and state parks to make sure that they know what they're doing and the impact that it has on us.
We continue to see really restrictive travel management plans. We see things getting closed down, and without young people advocating and having use on the trail, it becomes an easy target to close routes.
With all those different projects that are deferred, we try to help get those back in a working order. Also, just the education program as well, of helping get that up and running. Oh, and one of those things too we see out in the field is when the youth are taking these courses, it's pretty cool, is they actually help us enforce some of the ethics with the trail riding too, because make sure that we can have it for their generation to come back, in years to come. So I think it's a really cool aspect of the education program. So.
We plan to be in the court a lot. We have engaged on over 300 actions in the last 2 years that will affect how over 100 million acres of land get managed and will affect how 20,000 miles of access is managed. We also believe that the time is now for permanent reform of the Antiquities Act. We would like to see Congress take control of that power and not let a president be able to decide how millions of acres of public land get managed in the West with the stroke of a pen. So we'll be challenging monuments, Antiquities Act. There are a lot of good things going on. A lot of these already have bills that are introduced. So we encourage our members, anybody watching this, to contact your member of Congress and support the legislative agenda that we'll be promoting. Sign up to become a member of Blue Ribbon Coalition. We'll send you regular updates on the work we're doing to make sure we see a grand reopening of our public lands in the coming months, and we'd love to have you be part of that with us.
Well, there's 3 branches of government. The legislative branch is extremely important because if they don't pass clear laws, then it makes it impossible for the administrative, the executive branch, or the judicial branch to do a proper job. So it's very important that they understand our issues and our challenges to be able to pass laws that are responsive to our needs. When people are aligned in their purpose, you tend to achieve results much quicker and a much better result overall.